Hey YouTube, this is Floyd Fan since 2000 with another review for Boardwalk Empire, Season 4, Episode 8 or 9, entitled The Old Ship of Zion. This episode, I'm not going to mention everything, just, what stood out to me. I guess I'll go for Chalky, you know, his boy Dunn goes to this house where they're doing drugs, I guess, to drop off some money to him, and then the next thing you know, they're having a funeral for the pastor. And I think Chalky's wife knows about the affair or suspects something because she noticed that he was looking at her, and I guess everybody was looking at him, I guess because Dunn and the doctor lied on him and said that he was the one doing the drugs. But anyway, that's what happened there. He just looks so pitiful. He knows that people want to know who did this to the pastor, and I just couldn't wait for him to find out that it was Dunn. Then they show him and Dunn, and they're going, going to the house where he sold the drugs, killing people, looking for answers. And then he kills the guy who gave the money to, I guess, so he can't say that he's in on the drugs so that Chalky won't find out. But Chalky goes to the people, he burns the drugs, and I guess he's just trying to show the people that he did not, sell the drugs. He's not a part of the drugs. And yeah, so that's what happens with that. Him and Dunn get into it. The doctor and the girl, they want to set up Chalky and Dunn. They want to set up Chalky so that he can get killed. And I knew it wasn't going to work. I knew Chalky wasn't going to get killed. But he tells her to, keep him there. And that, you'll be having another visitor. So he's there with her. And then she starts singing to him. He starts to cry, knock at the door. And he goes, "Who you expecting?" And, Dunn comes in and, they have their conversation where, he's basically like, "Come on outside. We have a chat. Doctor want to see you." And then Chalky is not a fool, so he knows you ain't told me how much they gonna give you to kill me. So they get into a fight, and then what got me was Chalky didn't even have a gun or anything. He didn't have no type of weapon. I was surprised. But Dunn, he was like getting ready to kill Chalky. They get into this scuffle, and I'm like, oh my God. I mean, it was the most exciting thing I think happened this season so far. And then I really was anxious to see Dunn get killed. But I figured it was going to be the girl who was going to kill him. And that's what happened. She killed him, stuck a knife in his back, and then, he ended up dying. And I guess he was surprised it was her because she was supposed to be in on it. But she really likes Chalky, and, she didn't want to see him get killed. Okay, we go to Nucky, and he sees his old abusive, sexually frustrated girlfriend, the one that beat him up, and they end up sleeping together. She's there, and she's talking to the guy who had the neck brace on, the real dumb guy that I don't like, don't even know his name, but they're talking, and could tell that she's kind of flirting with them. He's liking her. They go to a bar where Nucky ends up getting into a fight with him, telling him to go his separate ways, to leave her alone. And next thing you know, they're at Chalky's house sleeping together. And Chalky's Nucky's nephew is right there listening. He's staying with him since him and his father got into it. Another thing I want to talk to you about was the fact that prohibition cop actually wants to get down to the bottom of who actually poisoned that guy. He went to go see Clayton, and he gave him something so that he could talk and say, "Tell me all about Nucky," or "Tell me all about William." Nucky's nephew. And I think he's going to tell the truth. I think he's the truth about it's going to come out. I don't think Will is going to go to jail. I do, however, now know that Eli knows the truth and that he feels some type of way about it. But I think he's glad Nucky helped his son, and he's glad that Nucky took care of it. But he wanted to know, obviously, and that's going to come out. His son ends up coming back home, and they make up and all that, and Nucky goes, I told you things would all work out. So that's it. That was my review. Rate, comment, and subscribe. If I missed anything, drop that below. Please like this video, thumbs it up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. And follow me on Twitter at OsMidnightLove, and that's OS_midnight_LUV. If you like pictures, you want to see me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at DrinkMeUp21, and I'll see you next week.